Breaking news. Nigerian opposition party call for impeachment of Buhari, Lawan, Gbajebiamila. Hello, my wonderful people. It's happening. An opposition party is calling for these guys' impeachment. You would not believe it. These three people that has been named are the ones who are calling the shots in Nigeria. Only God knows what is really going on in this country and how many waters has gone under the bridge. I can tell you. Only God truly knows. This set of people working hand in hand, calling the shots. In fact, if you want to call the cabal, these are the people who determines. You see, the vice president, I'm sorry to use this word, but to a large extent is a spare tire. Now, if you buy or you purchase a car, there is what we call the spare tire. Is at times modern cars you usually don't see them. Yes, usually at the back or somewhere concealed. Even if you open the boot, it's down under the coverage. It's down there. So you hardly even know there is a spare tire. The spare tire only come and become, visible or useful when there is an issue. And guess what? As soon as the issue is resolved, the spare tire is hidden again from sight, from all possibility. So this is what is going on. That's why when Buhari goes out of the country, the spare tire comes out. As soon as Buhari is back, they continue with their business as usual. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you. Breaking news. Nigeria's opposition party calls for impeachment of Buhari, Lawan, Gbajebiamila. The coalition of united political parties, CUPP, has urged the National Assembly to commence impeachment proceedings against President Muhammadu Buhari. The spokesperson, Nkeju Imo Chinyere, made the call on Wednesday at a press conference. He alleged that the president has abused his office grossly, misconduct himself, and failed to protect lives and property of Nigerian citizens. Oge Chinyere said life was now so cheap in Nigeria that leaders do not even show empathy anymore. They've gotten used to the sight of killings, blood, as though it's now a normal, everyday occurrence, nobody paying attention. The CUPP said nine people are becoming unfeeling since Walton killing has become the order of the day and every new death is taken for granted. The party called on opposition lawmakers to work in alliance with patriotic members who are imprisoned in the APC and seeking liberation to commence action and impeach the Senate President Ahmed Lawan, the House of Representatives Speaker Gbajebiamila immediately. The CUPP alleged that both leaders of the chambers of the National Assembly has failed to guide their colleagues to act as checks and balances of the executive. They do not have respect, again, as several members of the executives ignore them even when they are officially summoned. Lawmakers are no longer respected and are ignored even when there is an official summon. Officers of the executive because they are daily moving from office to office begging, blackmailing and gambling anything and everything they can grab. Ugo Chinyere announced that CUPP has filed a suit at the Federal High Court to seek an order of mandate to compel the National Assembly to perform its constitutional duty by investigating the several allegations and gross misconduct of President Muhammadu Buhari. So, welcome to Nigeria. We always say that when these issues come up again and again. How in Nigeria today, when you see the things that are happening, you are really caught to your heart, wondering what exactly is going on. Like, how did we even get here in the first place? On a more serious note, as a nation, as a people, how did we even get here in the first place? You see, so these are some of the things going on. These are some of the things happening, and Nigerians are just watching as these things play out. Largely speaking, you'll be able to see that there is a pattern here. Gbajebiamila the other day when he said, well, they're going to investigate, call Buhari, summon him, and ask him why the escalation in death. He was threatened and he chickened out. It is their prerogative as the House, and he's the Speaker, to call on Buhari to explain why Nigerians are being killed and why insecurity has heightened so much. Guess what? Guess what? He could not, and Buhari did not come. He could not pull it through. Buhari could not come. The Senate president approves every other thing, everything that comes from Buhari. Again, as we're speaking now, there is another loan request on the table of the Senate. They are just waiting for the dust to cool. They are waiting for the dust to cool. Then they will go ahead and approve it. Guess what? Nobody challenges it because they all know what they are doing. They are all in it together. It's a movement. It's a movement. So when you think that you know exactly what is happening, think about it again, reconsider, and really look at the true picture of what is going on. There are clear indications that some persons are working behind the scene to ensure that they have their way. They have their way. These are some of the things going on. These are some of the things happening. And Nigerians, we need to wake up. One of the first, in fact, if this is a country where there is true law and order and we follow the laws of the books, yes, the number one fundamental duty of any government, like, I mean, I'm not saying the US is the best, don't get me wrong, and I'm not saying that they've dot all their I's and cross all their T's, but the number one fundamental duty of any government, number one, is protection of lives and property. And that is why you will see, for instance, look at what happened at the DVLA when they came into a whole Nigerians, institutes where, it was supposed to be where these people are being trained, security agencies. And guess what? Just guess what? Buhari did not even make a comment. The people have not been traced, not a single trace of them as we speak up until now. Not a single trace of any of them. And then you tell me everything is going on well? Excuse me. Excuse me. This is a country where, lawlessness and all these things happen and Nigerians are just watching. I'm really praying to God that things change. So these are some of the things going on. These are some of the things we're experiencing, and we're really asking and we're really just trusting God that things will really change. You see, leave us a comment. We really love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless you. Bye for now.